faith, right? Holding space. That's what I define faith as, right? Faith, if I understand it correctly, right? Faith is holding on to something that you cannot see, knowing, not believing, knowing one day it will appear. All right. This is not belief. This is faith. That's why those are two different words. Like, I know it doesn't, what is it? It doesn't matter what it looks like. It's like, thank you, Drew Ali, for saying that. I have to recite that to myself. Like, it's on loop, because it sure looks like, I understand why they acting the way they acted. How would you act if you've been getting away with this demonic behavior with no consequences, right? And you didn't just do it to the people that you colonized. You spreading this across the world using their resources. And the only people that seem to be able to like buck up against you are the people you currently oppressing that are trying to come out of it. And they instead of fighting you, they're busy dealing with why the rest of the world is asking them to fight you instead of them just fighting you. It's crazy, right? So it's just like, forget it. I know this is just frustrating because it's getting me to the next miracle, because these miracles keep popping up. They keep popping up. For instance, how, like I said, you got to hold on. You got to hold space. I say hold space. That is my way of saying faith, because people think it's some fruit, hoity-toity, I don't know, spooky stuff, something metaphysical. I see it as something more real, something more physical, more realistic. Holding space, right? A thought is a physical thing because it sparks and pops in your brain. It becomes physical. It's chemical, electric. That's physical. So I'm holding space for the knowledge that this will be over. That once upon a time, when our mothers were in charge, we were living in this thing called a golden age. Okay, the Mahabharata talks about it. Every time women rule, they call it a freaking golden age because mothers are kind of reluctant to send their children to die, right? They go up to Niagara Falls and have a conference and hang out at the spa and chop it up and see if they can figure out a way to do this without their children dying. That's a golden age, right?